Guys, Kazamazuki from Au, Botswana. The distance of the punch, it shows it's clear techniques. The Zanshin is there.
So basically, she's being told to basically form her apparel correctly, tuck in as per proper.
Botswana got another point, so Botswana is 2, Namibia 0.
Namibia are for 2 points. I'm telling you that it's gonna be very challenging. Both of them are so good, and both of them are charging. They're using their mats.
One slight difficulty is the distance.
Yeah.
Because the scores is clear, but because of the distance, you don't get the points.
Yeah, the ref is asking her if she's fine, if she can continue, can she breathe well. Very good on the ref. Yoko again.
To Au, Botswana.
2. So
Botswana is
the
3,
total.
Namibia 2.
Woo. I'm telling you, this is a close one.
Namibia grab. Like we said before, no grabbing your opponent or else you will get a warning.
Woo. Very good for Namibia. Very good for Namibia. 2 points for Namibia again.
Namibia 4 and Botswana 3.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is a tough one.
Botswana is fast. Namibia is fast.
Yeah. And you know, Kumite, within both countries, Kumite is basically one of the biggest fortes that both of them excel at. So now we have a total of 4-4, Namibia and Botswana. We have 1 second left. Now, the person that has the sensor may have the advantage.
Aka just got a score. Time is done. Aka 5,
Namibia up for the win.
4.
Good job.
Great job, Namibia. Both these athletes, they showed their spirit, that they trained hard for this, and they gave their all.
Like I said, this is definitely one of the categories, may I say, where you don't really need expertise on. You just need control. You need to make sure that the point you give in is valid.
And you have to be fit.
Definitely fit, because you can get tired.
You can get tired.
You can get tired.
On Tatami 2, we have Namibia in Au and Aka, Mozambique.
Tatami 2. Cancer called. Something is happening. They're going to give a verdict for the ref. And then the ref will go back and follow their instructions further. Now, why are they calling the ref, Sensei? What do you think?
There might be a technique or warning that the referee missed. That's why there's a cancer. Cancer is there to see the techniques or the warnings that the referee missed.
So that's a tree. That's a warning for Namibia. Tatami number 1.
Namibia against
a close one.
Botswana on Tatami 1.
Wow!
That's real good.
Wow!
Both athletes clear scores, but the one that scores first will get the point.
That's Namibia.
If you're not on the floor, please go and sit down. The coaches, if you're not on the floor, please go and
Tatami
sit
1,
down.
Botswana 2, Namibia 1.
Coaches,
That's part of showboating, eh? Oh, I just love it.
That was
The noise, the velocity that was giving off.
to give a point, you need to give that velocity sound, that kiai that you are giving. It shows that
You know your point.
you know your
was
point
in.
is in.
Uh-huh. You see, even Botswana is making the noise. Botswana is giving it. Ow, Botswana in blue. Namibia red. Aka. Aka gets a point. Namibia.
Points, Au, Botswana 2, Namibia 4.
Namibia leading. We're standing on 1 minute now.
That's real quick Yakuzuki's reverse punches.
1 more point for Namibia. It means Namibia is standing on 5 and Botswana on 2. Woo! Close call. Close call. Close call. Another point for Namibia.
Meaning that Namibia is reading her opponent and she knows how opponent is moving.
Yeah, she's reading her opponent quite well. And that is part of what they get trained of.
Exactly.
So she's basically a cadet, and she has not gone. The Namibian athlete, the Aka, has not gone international yet. Beautiful. Making sure you don't get angry, knowing that sportsmanship in total, controlling. Beautiful. Namibia point again. He's giving a warning to the coach. The coach is speaking while he's not supposed to speak. You can only coach an athlete when they stand. You cannot coach while they're moving. It's a total warning.
Because they are getting distracted.
They're getting distracted. So, yeah.
So Namibia is 7 and Botswana 2. Real fast scores from Namibia there. Nice Gyakuzukis.
When she bows, she basically says, "Thank you for the point."
That just shows respect.
Respect for your referee, central referee.
Namibia 8 and Botswana 2. And the win goes to Namibia.
Namibia made it. At tatami number 2, we have South Africa, and we just want to see the points.
South Africa real fast. And Au, Tatami 2. Malawi, Aka, 0. Our South Africa has the Sensu with a Yuko 1 point.
So on tatami number 2, we have 2 for
Our
Au and 1 for Aka. Oh, it's 0.
0 for
Correction. Whew, it's quite a very, very tough match, eh?
South Africa is fast on the hands, fast on the feet, and very light. You need to be light on your feet.
Yes, most definitely. And I must say, Kumite is also always for South Africa, but as well as Botswana as well. So I know it will be a challenging event for them. I wonder who's going to take this one. Ooh, that was indirectly going in.
That's contact.
That's a point.
Point for South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa 2, Malawi 0.
It looks like the mat is new because it's very slippery. Puts
They're taking the time a bit because they are
correction. It's not Botswana, it's Malawi.
Malawi and South Africa. They are taking the time to see where the gap is to score on your opponent.
Another point for South Africa. So basically, when the point is under, how do you determine a point, Sensei Warren?
From the belt to the shoulders, if you give kicks, there is 2 points. We call it wazari. A kick to the head is an ippon, is 3 points. Any
Athlete now on the floor must please be prepared to assist.
Any punches to the head or to the body is Yuko 1 point.
So South Africa took that win. Tatami number 2, South Africa took the win.
On tatami 1,
We're having
We have
a
an injury.
injury. The medics are busy attending to the athlete. They are currently counting off the time. We are standing on 1 minute and 25 seconds, 24 now, for the athlete to adjust. We are currently remaining on 1.50 seconds for the match to be over. They're still attending to the athlete that got hurt. Just controlling the bleeding. On tatami number 2, we have Namibia and South Africa. Au is Namibia and Aka is South Africa. Aka meaning red, Au meaning blue.
it's a real fast launches there. They also very light. Aka is very light on his
Yeah,
legs
but
as
they,
well.
they have no zanshin. That's why it can be a clear punch, but if there's no zanshin, there's no point. Frustration is within the slippery mat. Really, I can see it on the athlete's face.
So the punches is a little bit too far that Aka just gave. We
Isn't
need,
it supposed to be 10 centimeters or something like that?
for the body,
not wrong.
the punches need to touch.
Yeah.
The punches need to touch the body.
And within the face?
In the face, the punches should be 5 centimeters away.
Okay, so that's
Kicks.
a point for South Africa now. That's a Yuko point.
A
That's
Yuko
one.
point, 1 point.
It's going to be a very tough match. 1 point for Namibia as well. So South Africa went in.
That means pushing.
Pushing, okay, and then he gets a warning.
Then you get a warning. You cannot push your
It's his
opponent
first
to fall.
tree. Tree's warning. They are literally launching. He's pulling again, tree 2. That's for South Africa, Aka, red. The second warning.
Very nice score by Au. But
it didn't go in because there's no sanction, no points from the corner judge.
control as well.
They have to maximize the impact. Because they
Time is
charge in,
finished.
but no impact. So the time is over.
Aka won by,
Yes, by the
Sen-
Sensu
Senshu.
advantage. On tatami, on the first tatami, Namibia won, and as well as
On Tatami 2, South Africa win with a Senshu. On Tatami 1, we have
an injury
an
again.
injury again,
Second injury.
second injury.
And the time is standing on 0.46 seconds for the game to be over. Namibia and Zim both have won. 1-1. Sensu advantage within Namibia. Tatami number 2.
On Tatami 2, we have Au, Botswana, and Aka Angola.
Botswana has 1 point. That Angola can have their 1 point as well. Angola in Aka.
Wakarate meaning separate, and then you start. It's just to separate the karatekas so that they don't hurt each other in the distance that they need to cover.
The ref just stopped. Yoku, Angola, a point. Yo, Angola is on fire at Tatami 2. Angola, Aka. Red. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting for the impact to counter it. Yay! That was beautiful, eh?
Both athletes are real fast, but what you can see is Botswana
Yes.
is more faster than
Faster,
Angola.
yeah. And then Angola got a warning.
Real fast hands by Angola.
Real beautiful. That was beautiful. Ow. Ow got the yuku. That means for Botswana 3 and Angola 2 points. Angola needs to make sure that they really put in their score, and it has Zanshin. Wow.
That's a nice duck. Angola is scoring, but he's missing the shot. That's why he's not getting his points really. That means passing technique.
3-2, warning 2. Patience and proper distance. Wow! Wow! That was amazing! That 5 points for Angola and 3 for Botswana. They're trying to keep the composure. He had to move away. He was giving his punch and moving.
They have the energy on that floor.
Yeah,
They do have the energy
they're
on that
telling
floor.
them no grabbing.
Century is cancelled.
Century is cancelled, they're grabbing. Come on, come on. Need to have patience, no attitude. Just calm down. Center ref is moving to the cancer. I'm telling you, things are happening on tatami number 2. It is purely intense. Ref is moving back. Sensu cancelled. Grabbing technique.
Third warning.
Third warning. Wow. Whew, it's moving fast, eh? It's moving
He's
fast.
real fast. His reflections is fast. So the
Wow,
one goes to
Angola won. Amazing.
Real good, real good.
What a
sportsmanship there.
electrifying kumite that was. It was really interesting. It was so close. And I mean, both of them, both athletes were amazing. They were amazing. You can see they were training so hard.
And they, you know, when you come to a competition like this, you need to come show your all. Bring your best to the floor.
Most definitely. Ah, amazing, I tell you.
On Tatami 1, we have Au Angola and Aka Namibia.
I'm telling you, it's intense everywhere. They have sharp reflexes, unshakable spirit. You can see it. It's really so amazing. Tatami number 2, South Africa. In Au. They're waiting. They're waiting to count. Okay. Ref stop. Point for Angola. What true martial arts spirits we have here. Like I said, it is exhilarating. The kumite is honestly my favorite part of karate.
Yeah,
He's waiting.
Kumite is giving you the thrill, and is to come showcase all your practice that you put into the dojo.
You can see the footwork, you know. These are athletes that really put their time in.
Wow, that's a very good ippon by Angola.
He's making sure that the point is in.
Angola
Wow.
got 3 points.
That's amazing, Angola. So
Angola
it's five,
five,
South Africa not. I'm telling you, Angola is going in. He is ready. He is moving. Flexibility is there. Sharp reflexes are there. Unshakable spirit, as I can say. Flawless transitionings. I'm telling you, they are ducking. They are ducking. They are moving. Powerful flow throughs. That's holding.
No point given.
Wow. That could have been an amazing Mawashi.
But South Africa's hands are fast.
Yeah. And he
fast.
blocked it.
He blocked
and
it.
he blocked it. I'm telling you. The reflexes are sharp.
Real sharp by South Africa. They're very good with dugging.
They are.
They're very
That's
good in
one
dugging.
thing that I've seen. And they use the floor. They go down. They go down.
That's another point to
Another
Angola.
point for Angola.
Wow, that's a beautiful ippon right there by Angola. Nice 3 points.
Angola is going in.
Angola is on fire.
It's on fire, I'm telling you. This mat is on fire. And there we're calling it.
Angola.
Angola
9.
takes the win.
Nice energy given on that on tatami 2.
I must say.
Real nice energy given.
My favorite word, electrifying. Look at the pure joy. On tatami 2, we have South Africa and Angola going against each other. South Africa and Angola again. This is gonna be a match. This is gonna be a match and a half. tatami number 1 is Botswana, and Botswana in Aka,
Zimbabwe and Au.
in Zimbabwe in Au. Sensei Warren, what do you think is the highlight of this event?
The athletes are really showcasing their best. They show that they trained a lot for this, because Youth Region 5 is a big competition as well, because it's all the SADC countries, and they're performing.
They're performing. They're going clear out. They are putting all the work, all the preparations, basically. They are putting it in and showing that there's a certain standard the country is allowing them to give here.
On Saturday 1, Aka, Botswana, Au, Zimbabwe.
You can see these countries did not come to play. They came to win. They really came to win. They're getting warnings, the coaches, because they speak while the athletes are moving, which means attention is being withdrawn. The athlete cannot work in their mobility because they're concentrating what the coaches are saying. So like we said, a coach can only coach while the athlete is standing. It's their time to look at the coach and make sure what the coach is saying. Aka has a point. Aka is Botswana, red. As well as the sensu for Aka.
Botswana Aka 2, Zimbabwe 0, on Tatami 1.
That's the concept. Current time of tatami 1 is 0.50 seconds. Botswana just got 3 points, Zim 0. These athletes are explosive. They're working swiftly, and you can see there's no source of aggression. There's total control of emotions, and that's what we like. That's what we want. That we want to see. It's part of sportsmanship. Another point for Botswana over there. Botswana 4, Zam not.
You have to be confident in competing in committee. You shouldn't hesitate to throw a technique. Sometimes your technique can be flawless and it can be clear whether all the criteria met, but because you hesitate, you can lose a point like that.
So it means you're not like fluid on it.
Exactly.
So you basically need a well-timed attack.
Yes, you need a well-timed attack. That's why the athletes are moving around to learn their opponent's moves, but your time to learn that your opponent needs to be
Beautiful, Botswana.
real fast.
Most definitely. I see that Botswana just gave a very good punch. And I must say, like you can see, she is paying attention to her opponent. She's reading her opponent. because she's just giving punches. She's not really giving kicks.
Exactly, because she can see her opponent is open on the top, on the face side.
Yeah.
So that's why for her it's easy to give that because
And-
she read her opponent.
Yeah, and now Botswana took the win 7-0.
Well done, Botswana. Well done.
Tatami 1. We will be having South Africa as Aka, red, and Namibia as blue owl. Again, we've seen the Namibian athlete on the floor, and all her matches so far she has won. I must say, this has been a magnificent competitor. She has excelled all criteria that we have seen. She has put her points in. I am looking forward to what she's gonna do on the mat again.
And she's been using her mat nicely, not just staying on one place.
Using the mat
it's
fully.
important to use your mat. Also, you need to. What I saw with some athletes, if they give a score, they stay there.
She
It-
moves continuously.
Kumite is like tag. I tag you and I move back before you tag me.
Yeah. So you basically don't want your point to stay. You wanna touch and go. Control. It has to be explosive. Pa and back. Swiftly. Technically. And your timing has to be right. You can see she is reading South Africa, Aka. They both are very strong athletes.
The distance is a little bit too close for the scores to be given by the judges.
A point for South Africa. Sensu is hers. Sensu is for South Africa.
South Africa is fast hands, a little bit faster than Namibia now.
Her timing
Her
is
timing
accurate.
is on point, yes. And the
She-
techniques is
she-
controlled.
And I do believe that she has monitored her opponent with the previous fights, and that's what you do as a karateka. You learn and you note of who your opponent will be, and then you take what they use on the mat and you use it against them. That's how you become the boss on the mat, basically.
Yes, you need to watch your opponent's previous fights to see how they are moving and all that.
Attention to detail is
Attention
important.
to detail.
Knowing who your opponent is. If you know your opponent kicks, you use your punches. If you know your opponent uses punches, you can use the kick. That's what I'm seeing on this mat. And now they are waiting for each other to attack. Because
Because
they're
both,
waiting for a counter attack.
both athletes is fast, so
And you can see they jolting. They're making a noise because they want the point to be in. It's what we call showboating.
showboating.
Yeah. Because it might look like you have Zanshin when you make the noise, because it will be impactful with the noise you're giving out.
So South Africa is 3, Namibia 0.
And you can see, you can hear the kicks, you can hear the punches. But do they have Zanshin? Do they have control? No, you don't have the snapping and coming back. You said tag, this is not tag. It's snapping and staying. Belt from Namibia just came loose. Control and posture will be there. South Africa staying calm. Namibia, I think Namibia is getting a bit antsy because, she's been doing good on the mat and now she's being schooled by South Africa. But let's hope, and we are pessimistic. Not pessimistic. What's the word? We are pessimistic is when you're being negative. Sensei.
She's not focused. She's not focused. It looks like South Africa is very calm, but Namibia is a little bit, you can say almost a little bit to the aggressive side.
I think hesitant.
Hesitant. Yes.
Hesitant. And she's getting a bit irritating and overwhelmed.
Because
But
she says the judges isn't giving her scores, but like we say, you need to give a clear score.
it needs to have
It
Zanshin.
needs to have the criteria. All your scores need to have the 6 criteria in order for the score to be granted.
That's warning for South Africa, but South Africa is still leading, and South Africa still has her century.
And you can see South Africa is just hanging in there,
They're
playing
hanging
the
in there.
defense of the counter game.
Yes,
And
because
she's real clever because she's leading.
she's leading. And the time is currently on 0.14 seconds. It's almost over. So she is just hanging in there with one more point. She knows this might be hers for the taking.
And you see Namibia, the scores for Namibia as well. Emotions is playing a role as well because Namibia is showing emotions. And to give a score with a little bit, I don't know if I'm saying correctly, but a little bit anger, your score won't be granted. Because now you're not controlling. And you need the control in your techniques.
Time is over. South Africa is leading. The win is for South Africa.
South Africa had a real good fight there.
Aka Ray.
Like she read this game completely.
And she was calm and collective.
Exactly, and that's how it should be. You need to be calm. And if you know you're leading, why should you charge and to have higher scores? If you're leading, don't charge.
The coach is so happy. The coach is commending the athlete.
But it was a good fight from Namibia's side.
Most definitely. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
On Tatami 1, we're gonna have Namibia Au, Nangola Aka.
Sensei, what is the Kansi saying? What do you think? What happened?
To be honest, I cannot answer you there. I'm trying to figure out what they are saying at the moment. I think they are deciding who's going to be center referee.
Valid,
Yes.
valid point. Because there was a slight delay on the match happening.
Yes, they decided who's going to be center referee.
They're telling them to move forward, bow. That was really actually a very, very good move on the coaches. Angola and Namibian coach came together, they gave each other hugs, and that's also part of sportsmanship. It shows respect that Namibia and that Namibia and Angola has a very, very good relationship. So I think this is final. Angola is 2 points. Angola is Aka, red. Namibia is our blue.
You can see Namibia is pushing the boundaries now. Game changing on Namibia. Angola got another point there. Fast hands by Angola. The athletes are really showing, they are pushing their boundaries and to the max.
She's saying for timing.
Like the timing on Angola is real perfect.
Another 2 points. That's 1 point. Tatami 1. Final.
Angola 6, Namibia 0.
Angola is leading on this match, eh?
She's focused. She's focused
She's
and
really-
calm.
She's calm. And I think that after all the matches that you have done so far, when it comes to the final, being calm and being in control will aid you in winning. Being a charger would she's out, she just moved out, so that might be a warning for Angola.
Yeah, and you see the athletes, they watch the opponent's previous fights. So they
They
learn
did.
how
That's
the
exactly what just happened.
Exactly.
Because Namibia was flourishing. Namibia was flourishing, and you know what they have? They were sitting there and they were timing their opponent to make sure that they understand the fighting technique.
exactly. And
Yeah.
that's why Angola is getting the scores.
Most
So
definitely. And
Angola
Angola
won.
just took it. Amazing,
Amazing,
amazing.
amazing.
She was literally standing and waiting for her opponent to come in because she was watching that technique and making sure that she counters, controls, and just makes sure that, I mean, timing is everything. She basically did the game changer method.
she did.
I mean, that was pure textbook takedown. Pure. I must commend Angola.
They're raising the bar.
They are raising the bar when it comes to being patient and waiting for your opponent to come in.
Look how happy the coach is of
Very
Angola.
excited. Very excited. Very excited. Happiness is shining on this athlete.
The athletes are, they really showed their best on the floor today.
But I mean, the silver is still for the taking.
for the taking, but this is also a learning experience for them.
Yeah.
So I know they will go back to the dojos and go train harder,
Harder.
and come back
Most
to
definitely.
be the best.
That is what you do. When you lose with grace, and when you come back better. They're consoling each other. It's part of sportsmanship. They are basically going through it together, and standing together and being the motivational gateway or door helps. On tatami 2, we have South Africa and Angola. This is the finals. This is the finals.
This match gonna be fire.
It's gonna be
I can
fire.
tell you, there's gonna be fire.
Definitely.
Two of the best. The referee say, Aka must check his belt.
Aka says his belt is amazingly tight. He is ready for this match, I tell you. Reading his opponent again. I'm telling you, Angola came with another game.
They came with another game.
Angola came with another game. They came with textbook takedowns, I'm telling you.
They showcasing the true martial arts spirit.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you just tuned in, this is Region 5 Youth Games Karate Championships being held in Windhoek, Namibia at Mall Hall, Marua.
So they get the passivity warning, Chui 1 to Akan.
Because they're moving and not
They're
attacking.
moving, not attacking, but that is how they do. They read their opponent.
That's
They
the
get
thing.
the first warning, and after that, you will see they will start attacking.
Textbook takedown.
You see.
You see, exactly.
I think both of them, they are
The timings are...
counter attackers.
Yes, and
So they are waiting for each other, but none of them want to enter.
the timing is not brilliant over here. Because they're waiting. You see? They're not coming. The ref is saying, get in. Come on, do something. And they are just waiting for each other to counter-attack.
Karate.
This is an amazing match. I can already tell you. Because they know each other's fighting technique. And that's why they're taking time. You can see they know. And they heard the bell going off to tell them that...
Toshibarako, 15 seconds left.
Exactly my point. And they know now it's time
Real
for...
fast.
Yeah.
Real fast.
It's time for scoring.
Because the time is almost done.
That's 1 point for South Africa and Sensu for South Africa.
So he saw the clock.
He saw
and
the
that's
clock.
why he moved back
Textbook.
and moved out.
Amazing.
Real nice.
And the thing is, they know
You have to
that
be clever.
that your opponent is so talented. He knew his opponent
South
is
Africa
talented.
showing sportsmanship.
I'm telling you,
Nice.
that is what it is all about.
You have to be clever, especially when you look at your scoreboard,
You have
your
to
time.
look at your time, yeah. Time management. Time management. It's brilliant. And I mean, he wasn't even pushing any boundaries. He was just waiting for time to run out.
Just to give that one score to get this Henshu, and then that's it.
Amazing. tatami 2. Athletes moving in. Sportsmanship, respect is always there. That walk was just screaming dominance on the floor, on the tatami. It means I'm reading you, it means I'm coming in. They're waiting for each other to attack. That's Angola for you. Angola saying he needs to fix his belt. Waiting patiently. Beautiful. That was a beautiful score. Zambia hitting the point as well as the sensu. Zimbabwe, correction. Zam is in heat here. He's in the corner.
He's very light on his feet.
Very light.
Very light on his feet and fast.
Point for Angola. They're resting. They're resting. They're resting. They're looking for a counter attack. They're waiting for each other to count. One is not a charger. Both are chargers. Wow! That looked like a beautiful mawashi, but yet it wasn't in. It wasn't in. There was no sunshine.
Wow,
and that
very
was
nice,
amazing.
Ashibarai.
That's amazing. Angola is just heating it up. Zim. This is very thrilling.
It is, it is. It's really, the athletes are showing their best. And you can see Ao running in because he saw the time is almost done. And he's disappointed because
Zim just took the win. Sensu was cancelled. But he won.
but he still won.
He still won. He
He
still
still won.
took it. Amazing. Yay, victory dance is giving it.
They're so happy.
They are really
Very
happy,
nice.
celebrating. This is Zambia. In correction, that was not Zimbabwe, that was Mozambique. Correction under the teleprompt. It is Mozambique and not Zim. Mozambique, correction. Win to Mozambique. Not Zim, win to Mozambique.
get the music up.
They are so happy for his win. The athletes showed their best on this floors today.
For ring number 1, judges, referees, ring number 1.
Female committee. We have in Aka, Zimbabwe, and Au Blue, South Africa.
The little grunting sound is part of the showboating. The kia, making sure that if they say kia, the point is in.
1 point to South Africa and 1 point to Zimbabwe. their techniques are not that focused. They need to. They shouldn't hesitate on their techniques.
The techniques do not have Zanshin.
Zimbabwe 3, South Africa 2.
Au as South Africa, Aka red, Zim.
That's a nice ippon.
That was a very good formation. It was good.
It was a sharp technique.
It was 3 points for her. Zim currently standing on 6 points, South Africa 2. Carefully waiting to strike.
She knows she's leading, that's why she's just hanging back, waiting to give that counter attack.
She is leading, and currently the time is standing on 0.33 seconds. So she knows she's in the leading, and she just wants her time to pass by. Her coach is currently telling her, "You're leading. Move around. Use your mat. Use your mat. Move around." Points again.
Zimbabwe 7 and South Africa 3.
She's listening to the coach when he's saying, "Move, Zim, move."
Use your mat. You can see she's just waiting to give that counter attacks. And it's working in her favor.
It is. Toshi Baraku.
15 seconds left. They are really calm in this match.
They're really calm. Time is
Zimbabwe
over.
8, South Africa
Zim
3.
is leading. This was really a calm match. Aka, Namibia. Au.
Angola.
Now you know it's about to go down. You know it's about to get challenging. You can already see, look at her bounce. She's coming in. She is monitoring. She's trying to find out who is this opponent. What can I learn? How can I counter attack? How can I move? You see? Effortless.
Effortless, and she's determined that her point's gonna go in, and the referee shows it.
Sensu is Angola's. 1 point for Angola. Lucy Blue is waiting. Au is waiting in. She is waiting for her opponent to come and approach her. Again, in with a counter.
Real fast Gyaku Zuki there by Au.
Beautiful refereeing by the central ref.
And it looks like Au is well prepared for this
You can see
championship.
she's waiting. She is waiting. She is calculating. She's being flawless. She has sharp techniques.
can see she's a counter fighter.
She is. She's waiting. She's waiting for her opponent.
Angola 3, Namibia 0.
As soon as her opponent comes in, she strikes.
And you can see she knows she's just giving Gyakuzuki or front end to the face.
And why? Because her opponent is using the legs.
Exactly. Nice one score by Namibia.
This is anybody's game. We've got round about 0.38 seconds. Namibia can still make a turn on it. They have to move in. You see, Angola is just waiting for Namibia to come in.
She's waiting. Very sharp technique, fast hands. 3-3.
Now they're equal. That's why I said it can be anybody's game. We've
But-
got 23 seconds left.
Angola still has the same shoe,
She
so she
has
has
the
the
same
advantage.
Namibia really needs to pick this up. If we've got about 12 seconds left. Angola 4, Namibia 3. Close one here. Warning for Namibia. For going out.
Namibia trying the combination techniques. The
But
game is done.
unfortunately,
Unfortunately, it was
It's-
really
it's
close.
the taking for Angola as they both have 4-4. But due to the sensu, Angola has the advantage. And this was Angola's win.
Now we have Malawi in Au and Botswana Aka.
Botswana is in heat over here. Look at that ghost hop. That is a ghost hop that Botswana just did, the footwork. She is light on her feet, reserving her energy, going in for that explosive
Ipon.
ippon.
And it's like she's showing it effortless.
Effortless. I'm even trying to control my composure.
Botswana 3, Malawi 0.
Botswana 3 with the Botswana 3
Very nice Ipon.
with the sensu, and again a ippon. That's 6. That's 6.
0.
Botswana did not come to play.
They didn't come to play.
No, she is a force of fire on that tatami.
They are well prepared, determined, focused, fearless.
Fearless. She's literally burning her country's flag into that tatami to say, this is my match. She is really talented. Like, it's amazing. I love it. And look at her. She's just waiting. She's just waiting. She wants to fix. She wants to fix her pedal real fast. We're standing on 1 minute,
And
9
9
seconds.
seconds.
It can still be anybody's game. There's a lot of minutes left. But if it's 6, if it goes to 8, then obviously she is the winner. But it can be anybody's game.
You can see Botswana is in it to win it.
Ooh, that was a stumble. Malawi did not think quick. That could have been 3 points. Hey, I'm telling you. We need Zanshin. We need Zanshin. We need control. Look at Botswana. She's standing ready. She's waiting for that counter attack. She's waiting for opponent to come in. Warning for Malawi.
Another point goes to Botswana.
Another point goes to Botswana. One more point.
One more point.
And then this is her game for the taking. And like I said, this is her point for the taking. She literally decided that this match is hers. Warning for her, Chui.
Contact.
Contact. Toshibaraku. That was contact in the face. Botswana for the taking.
8-0.
She came on this match, like I said, and she said, this is my match. I'm taking this one.
She didn't put in that much effort.
Yeah,
It was like, for her, it was like very easy.
she did. I can commend her, really. Beautiful, beautiful timing. On tatami 2, with the male kumite. This is going to be an interesting match. Zim et al. And Aka, Malawi. They're reading each other. Yuko, Sensu for Zim. You can see they are basically in a well-respected atmosphere. They're waiting for each other to come in because each one is waiting for the other one to attack. But both athletes are very skilled and they're determined, and you can see the focus is there because they're trying to read each other, but nobody wants to make a move.
out with another score there. He just waited for his opponent
Cornered him.
to give the counter attack.
Yes.
So he's a counter attacker.
He is a counter attacker.
They have 15 seconds left on this fight.
Toshibaraku.
They are very calm in this fight.
That's what I'm saying. They are fighting like they're in a respective atmosphere, like they're in a calm atmosphere.
And this one goes to Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe takes the win. We are back again. We are still at the Region 5 Youth Games. Karate Championships. On the mat is Botswana and golden medalist for Karate Region 5 Durban from South Africa. She just took the gold about a month ago.
Yes, roughly a month ago.
Yeah. For the championships happening that happened in South Africa.
In Durban, yes.
So this will be interesting match. Both athletes are very well trained. Their techniques would definitely shine. And you can see she's waiting. She's waiting for her. Total composure. That's a warning for Botswana. They're waiting. You know, one thing I've realized is when you have trained and experienced fighters, they normally wait for counterattacks. They wait for an attack to happen before they go in and they make their move.
Because they plan their attack.
They're waiting. They're waiting for the opponent to come in.
Exactly.
Look, the exact moment now. They're waiting for the textbook moment to go in.
Very nice on by
World class.
South Africa.
World class.
The mouth guard is out.
Ippon for South Africa. Sensu is for South Africa. Amazing. Amazing. Like I said, this game is gonna be very challenging.
You can see the athlete is well focused.
This is basically semi-finals.
Semi-finals. The winner here goes to finals.
She is wearing the blue Arowaza, that being South Africa, and Botswana is wearing the red smile Both very amazing brands.
She just listened to her coach.
Very attentively. And the coach waited as proper for the match to be stopped to give her athlete advice. South Africa 4 points. Botswana had not. South Africa has the Sensu. Ref is being called to the we're just quickly finding out.
The cancer called the ref. Maybe there's a warning or
That was
something that was
missed.
missed.
Speaking to the coach, direct, saying there might be a warning if the coaches are speaking to the athletes while the match isn't stopped.
Yes.
Understanding of following the rules is very important within karate. Two seconds left. Move in line. Warning.
She loses her
She loses her sensu,
because she stepped out.
but she's still leading with the 4 points.
Very nice Yoko Geri.
That is a yoko. That was right into the tummy, eh? But that was immaculate. That was amazing.
Great timing on it.
Great timing, I must say. Wow, I almost lost my composure. And she wins the game. She's off to the finals. South Africa is off to the finals. The coach just giving her a few pointers. It's important to listen to your coach. We're off to repechage now. Zim and Namibia. Zim and Namibia to compete. Namibia's Aka in red. Tatami 1. On tatami 2, You can see it's going quite interesting. Flexing technique.
On Tatame 2, we have Angola Au and Botswana Aka.
That would have been a beautiful point. That was so amazing.
Botswana is leading 4-0. You can see the distance. Distance plays a role.
These two are at it. They are at it. Botswana and Angola. On the ground.
So on Tatame 1, we have Namibia and Zimbabwe. This is for the bronze medal.
One point for Zim. Sensu is for Zim. They are fighting for bronze.
Very quick launch by Namibia.
Two points for Zim. Namibia not.
You can see that Zimbabwe is giving the counter-attack game.
That's a warning for Zim. Second warning. It can still be anybody's game. It's currently time standing on 0.40 seconds. Waiting for attack. Waiting for a counter.
We need the techniques to be accurate, nicely controlled, and execute perfectly in order to get the score, Namibia.
And Zim is moving a bit faster than Namibia. Zim is literally leading with 4 points.
Because she's playing
The coming game.
the coming game.
I'm waiting for
I'm
you.
waiting for you.
Textbook.
And she knows she's leading, that's why she's not charging at all.
Most definitely. It's Toshiba Raku now. One point for Namibia. Zim basically knows she's leading. The kicks and punches are not having sunshine. We've got 3 seconds left. Out. Warning. Sensor is removed.
Namibia's techniques isn't well focused. It's passing. Another point for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe takes the win.
Zimbabwe takes the win with 5-1. She lost her sensu, yet she made it work.
So on Tatami 1, we're going to have the finals. Angola versus South Africa. Aka Angola.
Our South Africa. Who is going to be the champion?
That's a very nice duck by South Africa.
I'm telling you, you can even hear from the crowd. This is what I want to hear from the crowd. I want to hear the excitement because I know these athletes train hard. So why not make noise for them?
Exactly. They put the work in, so they need the cheer for it.
Spectators are, I also feel, they are a big part of what the sport is, especially when it comes to kumite. Because they just your hype guys. They dare to dedicate their time to hype you up. We've got 1 minute left. Enough time. It can be anybody's game. South Africa just looked at the time to make sure. Close call, close cut.
Real close call. Angola very fast hands.
Amazing. Sensu is hers. Angola won. And Sensu for Angola.
But you can see South Africa is still calm.
Wow.
Real fast.
Wow.
Real fast Gyakuzuki.
That's insane. That was explosive. That was explosive. We need medics. It went straight to the jugular. This is Angola. She'll be fine.
So you can see the coaches talking to her.
He's asking her, are you ready to compete? Can you do it? Do you need time? He's asking her if she can breathe, if she's all right. Time is not set for attendance on medic, so it's a waiting game. And she's up. And she's up. She is ready. She is up. She is up. I am telling you. Like I said, this is Angola. This is Angola.
I was getting a warning.
For South Africa. The Kwanzaa is calling the center ref. Is she not well?
The Aka doesn't have a mouth guard in, and that is very important to have a mouth guard.
Very important. Was she not fighting with one? Good watch on cancer. Got Toshi Baraku over here. We need Zanshin. We need Zanshin.
This is the real test.
Angola takes the win. Cheerful, cheerful. After that, the punch to the throat. She came back victorious.
She did.
Ref is calling her in.
Ref is calling them back.
Ref needs them to show sportsmanship, to bow to each other in sign of respect. She is relieved. Angola is relieved. What a turn of events. Scoring the judges.
This was the finals, and Angola came back strong after the throat hit.
Yeah,
She came
Angola
back
just
strong.
basically took gold, South Africa silver.
Real
She is cheering, she is happy. And what a match. What a match it truly was. This is the true divine experience to be here.
On Tatame 2, we have Au Botswana and Aka Zimbabwe.
Woo! That went right past his head. Again. Still counting. They're still waiting.
Botswana 0, Zimbabwe 0.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for them to go in. It's Toshi Baraku happening. Both 0. Nobody's counting. Nobody's going
So
in.
now the judge has to decide who's the winner because it's 0-0.
So, what happens in this instance? Do they see who moved the most on the floor?
Who charged more? So the one that charged more will obviously win.
Okay.
The one that was just waiting won't win.
Okay. Good, good. So the judges have decided
And this is for Botswana.
the winners for Botswana. So we're moving to the finals. We're moving to the finals.
So we're having on Tatame 2 in Aka is Zimbabwe and Au Mozambique.
Incredible skill. They're going in, but no Zanshin.
Aka 1, Au 0.
Zambia has the sensu.
That was a clear score by Aka.
The thing is on the male tatami for kumite, we see that nobody's really charging. Everybody's waiting. Everybody, because mostly the males are experienced fighters, and they basically just doing the waiting game.
Because they know you don't have to win with a huge number. With a one and a sensu, that's also a very good win. So to learn your opponent's movement and all that is also very important. But you must always remember the time is
It's not on your side
It's not on your
also.
side. It's going down. And if you're not a charger, you might lose.
Injury. The time is running.
Mozambique has an injury. You can see how he's sweating, meaning they use a lot of energy on that floor.
They do, but
By-
it doesn't
by-
look
by-
like it.
Exactly. By
That's the thing.
just moving around, hopping, it takes a lot of energy.
It really does, eh? The injury might be severe. The coach of Mozambique is of Zambia. Correction. Or injury from Mozambique. Time is going. The question is, will he get up on time? He needs to fix his belt.
Coaches, team managers come to the mic there, please. One coach, and a team manager of the country, please come to me immediately.
So they granted Aka his 2 points. Aka 3, Au 0. Zimbabwe is leading.
It looks like Mozambique has another injury on the foot. Central ref asking him if he has the ability to continue. He was jumping in reference to show that I am ready to continue competing. They are moving because the time is moving. A point to Zam again.
You know he's leading, that's why he's just playing the waiting game. to
And
give a counter
you can
attack.
clearly see Mozambique is hurt, but he's pushing himself. That is a cancel of Senso, but he's still leading.
So the Kansa stop the fight because there's a score. Mozambique won. Zimbabwe 5, Mozambique 1. This win goes to Zimbabwe.
Oh,
You can
He's
see
in
Mozambique is in pain.
he's in pain. But he decided just to honor his opponent and finish the game with him. They hugged to say thank you for completing this with me. Pure sportsmanship.
Darling, can we, okay, answer Scadia? The food is ready. Should I bring it here? Okay, what should I bring for you? Okay, cool drink? Or is that juice? Yeah, that's juice.
Yeah, okay, what's up there?
Oh, okay. So no drink and water is also right.
Yeah,
And there's no coffee.
We're waiting for the other half of the Kumite to take place. We are still at Region 5 Youth Games, Karate Championships, Banduk, Namibia. This event is being held at the Showgrounds, Marua Hall. It has been an amazing day so far. I believe that we have learned so much today from the athletes and the athletes from each other, basically.
One is chicken, one is rice.
You can see the female plus 65 kg getting ready.
Sensei Warren, the day has been so productive. Yet, I have not heard you say how bored you are. Are you bored?
Not really, not really. We get the spirit of the athletes is coming, but then it's lacking down a bit. The hanging, and waiting for the counter attacks. It's like we need the fire.
We need fire.
We need fire.
We need action.
Exactly. We need the athletes to show us what they trained for. They need to come come give that all on this floor. You can see on some athletes, they give their all. And that's good. But there's few of them that are
Hesitant.
hesitant and they are not determined to show their all on the floor.
Definitely. But so far, this Region 5 Karate Championship is a success. We have a beautiful, beautiful venue, amazing officials, and athletes shining.
We are having on Tatami 1 on Au, South Africa, and Aka, Zimbabwe. Au, South Africa 1, Zimbabwe 0 Aka, red. Aka's getting a contact warning. Nice kick by Au, but it's not a point because it hit with a shin. Aka, second warning, contact. Always be alert, never give your back. Wakarate meaning break, and then you just continue. Very fast hands by Au, South Africa. The cancer just stopped the fight because of a point that wasn't granted. Zimbabwe Aka 2 points. South Africa Au 1. So the Kansa is just telling the center referee that there was 2 flags out, and the one corner judge retracted his flag a little bit too fast, so that the center ref didn't see that there was 2 flags shown. And Zimbabwe
Takes the win.
takes the win.
aggressive.
Sometimes,
And now she's moving. Now she's moving. Now they're gonna counter.
sometimes the athletes are clever.
They're very
They're
clever.
very clever when they when they're on the floor. Like learning your opponent's
Not
moves.
even giving a show. She was just waiting it out. The winners for Namibia. Aka, Botswana.
Au, Zimbabwe.
Bowing in respect. We do not have waiters, we have chargers.
This is a different type of round. We have charges, like you just said. Zimbabwe 1, Botswana 0.
The sensu is for Zim.
Very quick hands by the athletes.
Hey,
Nice dugging.
beautiful. I love the going in and then staying out. Going in and staying out from Ao. Beautiful, beautiful.
Another point to Zimbabwe.
And the way she brings back her arm to show that this is combat happening.
A little bit slow there on Au. Score will go to Aka.
That was almost an amazing kick.
Almost amazing kick if she just snapped it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
That is sportsmanship. She could have attacked, but
Attacked?
she stopped
Yeah.
and wait for the opponent to stand up before the.
It's beautiful.
Fight was
it's
stopped.
respect.
That's a respect.
That would have been a very well mawashi. But the thing is, they're not executing the mawashi as it should be. They're not putting zanshin into it.
Yes, and it's well controlled. Botswana 2, Zimbabwe 2.
And now
Botswana 3, Zimbabwe 2. Now Botswana is saying, I'm leading, you can come catch me. And this round will go to Botswana 3, Zimbabwe 2. So the next round will be the semifinals for the girls plus 66 kg junior female. We have Aka, Zimbabwe, and Namibia, Au, blue. Aka looks like a counter attacker. Both getting a passivity warning for not attacking within the first 30 seconds.
Zim did not come to play. She is giving Namibia, a game or two. Nobody's going to mess with time.
And that's a score. That's a score for Namibia. That's all.
Namibia is leading with the Sensu and 1. Zam, not.
They are fighting so chilled. No charging, nothing. That's a very nice
Wow.
kick
I
from
say
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Wow.
Very nice
What?
executed.
What?
That's 3 points to
Mawashi.
Zimbabwe.
3 points. That was immaculate. Second warning to Zim.
The crowd is becoming loud, so the athletes cannot hear the referee stopping the fight.
The anticipation is
Very nice Ippon
very
executed
high.
again. Very nice.
flowing high, flowing high. Zim and its Mawashis is building this mat. Amazing, amazing technique, amazing kick. The point wasn't given for the Ura, did not have Zanshan.
And thus, the winner is Zimbabwe 3, Namibia 1.
Great match.
Next up, we have Aka, Botswana, Au, Angola.
doctor said no, but the coach said yes.
No, it's not.
Not even the athlete. Thank you, Sid.
Angola 1 out. Botswana Aka 0.
Botswana at Aka. On tatami 2. And Zim Au.
On tatami 2, we have Zimbabwe Au and Botswana Aka.
Amazing. Amazing. Botswana is having it in the bag.
Nice ippon by,
Ippon by Botswana.
very nice ippon.
Amazing technique.
These two athletes show nice speed, dugging each other's techniques. Look at that dug, very clear, very nice. Wow, that's a nice sweep there by Aka.
I was told to be quiet. I was given a warning, second one. Center ref is being called by cancer.
And the win goes to Botswana.
Botswana.
That was the final on Tatami 2.
Angola against Angola against Botswana. 2-2. Angola with advantage of Sensu. Tatami 1.
The center referee in Cancer is making a decision to what should happen right now. Aka 1 point. Au 3 points.
Angola has 3
Botswana has 3. Correction.
and Angola has 5. I was waiting for that point to go on.
Very nice Ipon scored by Angola. Angola,
Ipon again.
Angola 8.
Angola is leading. Angola is eating this tatami.
Angola got 2 points again, 10-3. Angola is on fire.
Toshibaraku, we know all well that Angola is leading and Angola is winning.
That's a big score.
It is.
Botswana cannot come back to
The Botswana cannot go back.
Not at all.
Not at all. And there she is
The
sent
coach-
out.
Because the coach is coaching while they are fighting, and that's not allowed.
Unfortunate. That was an unfortunate event.
And the winner is Angola.
The winner is Angola. Good match, good teamwork, and good understanding. Tatami 2, South Africa against Mozambique. SA Au in blue, Mozambique in red. South Africa holding tight because he doesn't want that point to be recognized. one of the other techniques. What excitement from the crowd we are getting.
And that's what we are waiting for, that excitement. Mozambique 1, South Africa 0. Nice score there by South Africa. Nice 3 points. 3 flags up. South Africa 3, Mozambique 1. These athletes are full of energy. Third warning goes to South Africa, and South Africa takes the win.
Vamos cambiando.
I signed the check out. Yeah. I have signed the deal with my senior. The shots senior.
Tsatsami 1, Au Namibia, Aka South Africa. South Africa 2, Namibia 0. Very nice. Giaku from South Africa side. South Africa 3, Namibia 0. Nice Wazari from Namibia. Namibia 2, South Africa 3. Nice Gyakuzuki by Namibia. Namibia 3, South Africa 3. Namibia is on fire right now. She's focused. Nice ippon by South Africa. She's showing her dedication to this. Namibia 5, South Africa 6.
The crowd is going wild.
The crowd is going really wild. This is what they are waiting for.
This is what we call a show on both mats. Mat 1, where the females are, and mat 2, where the males are. It is happening. This is the show they've been waiting for.
And this is a win for South Africa.
South Africa took the win. Coach is super happy. Tatami 1, Angola, and Zim.
Angola Au and Zim Aka.
For score to go in. That is a point for Angola with the sensu for Angola. She's showboating. She's making that noise to say, I am putting my point in. You will hear it and you will see it.
Au is just waiting for that right moment to give that Gyakuzuki.
We're standing on time with 54 seconds. Countdown. She was taking time to get up. It was a close call. Unbelievable. Emotions are flying high. Emotions are flying high for Zim. Ref is taking athlete off. Very emotional. In pain. Emotional and in pain.
That was a kick with a shin to the head.
Very painful, I do believe. In cases like this, we have some athletes that when they unfortunately harm another athlete, they normally turn away or they put their head down just to bring respect to what their fellow athlete is going through, because you don't do it with an intent to hurt.
Yes, we don't do it with intent to hurt. Like they say, the distance is important. So you have to read your opponent's next move before you do your move. Or you need to do your move before your opponent does their move and get out of the danger zone before you get hurt.
Another athlete in pure pain. This is most definitely a painful ordeal also for the other opponent, because this is about being a team, having sportsmanship, even though they're fighting against each other. The respect and love is always there. I really
And that's what
commend them.
that's what they just showed now.
They just gave each other hugs because her intent was
Wasn't
not to hurt.
Exactly.
And this is what karate is.
Sportsmanship is very important.
Sinterev coming back. Time standing on 50 seconds. Angola still having 1 point with the Sensu.
Zimbabwe trying to give some combination techniques there. Nice clear score by Au. Two for Angola, 0 for Zimbabwe.
Mouth guard of Zim was kicked out. Having to go and get another. Powerful kick by Angola.
But you can see Zimbabwe is still not backing down, even though she got hurt. She's still charging for scores.
Yes, she's not
She's
backing
dedicated.
down, and that is amazing. Another point for Angola. Zim is not going to take it laying down. She is definitely going to go through it. But yeah, that was a very good sportsmanship. Angola takes the win. That was an amazing hug. Truly respect for each other. They were fighting for. They were fighting for finals. That was for gold. The event is almost coming to an end. What an amazing day we just had. Very productive. It's gold.
Tatame 2, we have Ao Zimbabwe, Aka Mozambique. Ao 0, Mozambique 1. Ao getting a warning. Another point to Aka Mozambique. Aka 2, Mozambique. Au, Zimbabwe 0. Aka 3, Au 0. The athlete is looking tired. Nicely ducked by Aka. Quick score. Centarev is telling out to fix his gi. Aka 4, Zimbabwe Au 0. Nicely dug by Aka Mozambique again. His scores are clear enough for the judges to see it easily. Aka is giving a battle of skill, heart, and precision techniques. You can see the athletes are really tired. 2 minutes is long. And the win goes to Mozambique. Up next, we're having the finals on Tatami 2, male Kumite plus 76, South Africa Aka, Namibia Au. We're still at Region 5 Youth Games in Windhoek, Marua Hall at the showgrounds. Very fast hands by South Africa. Aka.
Respectful of Namibia to turn away, while South Africa was fixing his apparel, sign of respect, sign of sportsmanship. Apparel having misfunctions. Yame is being called. Nosebleed for South Africa. That was a nosebleed for South Africa. With paramedics at the moment, waiting for him to return to continue match. Time is going, continuing.
South Africa 0, Namibia 0. He's continuing.
Listening to close words from his coach. That is South Africa.
That's a contact for Namibia.
Warning.
That's a kick with the shin. Shin is no points.
Not a point, yeah. They are both so talented. That's why getting
That's
points
a
to land.
clear Gyakuzuki
that
from
was
South
a
Africa.
clear-
South
1
Africa
point.
1, Namibia.
Not with Sensu to South Africa.
That's a nice duck by Namibia.
Very good, very good. Clear technique. Toshibaraku. That win would be for South Africa.
And the win goes to South Africa 1-0.
SA for gold, Namibia for silver. And this is the end of the Region 5 Youth Championship for Karate. What an amazing event. It was really productive. It was amazing. The athletes were showcasing the amazing talent that they have been training for. With that, we conclude the Region 5 Karate Championship.